Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to the lovely marshes about 6 or 7 miles away from my sunny hometown of Great Yarmouth, which is that way. I've driven about 6 or 7 miles west along the famous Acle Strait and turned into a lovely village called Wickhampton, or a little village called Wickhampton. And I'm just walking out into the marshes tonight. It's been a funny old week of weather in Norfolk, very wild, very wet, very grey. Some lovely weather during the day, but every time I've tried to go out in the evenings, it's just become naff. So quite frustrating week really, but tonight is lovely. This is a Saturday night and I'm just gonna go for a nice walk because I'm sort of got that sort of climbing the walls feel where I'm going slightly mad, not going out. But tonight I'm out, so I'm not gonna gas on any further. Tonight is about just seeing what I can see and having a nice walk. So anything I get on the way is a bonus. So hope to catch you in a little while with my first shot of the evening. One of the features of this area is the amount of drainage mills that are in the area. There must be about, I don't know, quick guess, 13 or 14, all in various states of disrepair, and some actually absolutely cracking. Hopefully I get to Burney Arms Mill tonight. I can show you that later because that's absolutely beautiful. But I thought, just to get me started, and we all like to get that first shot in the bag so we can get going, I thought a nice black and white, looking down the path, trying to maybe in post-processing accentuate these lines in the path here, punchy clouds behind. Yeah, it'll get me started, if nothing else, just to get the old eye in, and we'll see where this one goes. Might try this with various focal lengths to see which works best. Yeah, but this will get me started. I've walked about 50 yards, typical Gibbo, 50 yards and stopped. Yeah, lovely evening though. Beautiful. Well, I've moved a little bit further down the path towards what I think is Wickhampton Mill. And what I'm going to try and do here is, I've got a nice bank of clouds coming above the mill in a little while, so I will hurry up with this. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring some movement into the reeds in the foreground and a lovely bit of puffy cloudage above the mill there. Let's hope this works. Again, I'm looking at black and white again for this one, but we'll see if this works. Well, I've just trying to get further down that path, but I thought that little feature in the sky was quite nice. I think they're called clouds, John, and they're sort of zigzaggy type effect. I thought that would make a nice big sky image using the mill, using the patterns in the sky there. Might be quite effective. So I'll put this one up in a minute if it works. I've used this, or I've shot using the 50mm for this one. Again, black and white, but rather like the clouds. Yeah, gotta have a go. Oh, it's a typical Gibbo vlog, not getting very far. But hey, you know, if you've got subject matter that intrigues you and you want to have a go at it, that's great. That's great. We all go out sometimes with our set plans and shots we've got to get. But today, like I said at the start when I introduced this vlog, no agenda tonight, so whatever. If I don't get to Burney Arms Mill tonight, which is, you know, was what I was hoping to do, then I don't get there. It's beautiful. I hope you can just see the lovely light across the marshes here. The clouds are coming in again. There's a little bit of area there of blue sky only, which is a bit like naff. I don't like me blue sky only areas, especially in Norfolk. But yeah, they're coming in again, so that looks really, really nice. I'm hoping for a nice end of day. I've cursed that now, haven't I? Oh well. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I'll move on, get back to you in a minute. Yes, I've stopped again, but this time I've just really got an idea what I want to do here. Like I say, lovely bit of wind, lovely gusts coming across, moving those grasses. Got this lovely little bit of cow parsley there at the front, which will be nice, which will be quite a nice feature. Gonna put the, well, whatever will give me quite a slow shutter speed. I reckon I can get away with the 6-stop. I'll put the aperture up to f16. I'm going to focus on the mill. Hopefully there'll be a lot of movement. I'm hoping for about something like 6 or 7 seconds. A little bit of movement, catch one of these gusts. with those sort of wispy clouds behind, black and white again, might look quite nice. Okay everyone, well I've had a bit of a yomp. Oh, it's a warm old evening for that old camera bag on your back, but I'm slowly approaching Burney Arms Mill. I hope you can see it in the distance. I'm on a 50mm here, might bring it a little bit closer than my usual sort of 35mm shots where I'm talking, but yeah, that's Burney Arms Mill in the distance. I've got one more location just to visit before I go to Burney Arms Mill and take some shots. The sky's thinning a little bit, but you know what? I'm not too disappointed tonight. I know there'll be a little bit of light on the mill at the end of the night, and that's great. And I've really enjoyed being out here tonight. It's a long time since I've walked out this way. I don't want to get all nostalgic and teary-eyed, but this is the sort of thing I did when I first got into landscape photography. I walked from Yarmouth along the riverside and all around here. Beautiful, and I'm a prat for neglecting it. Sometimes we all have those things where we don't visit places on our doorstep. This does involve a bit of walking and a bit of work to get there. But it's lovely to be out here tonight. You might think, oh my God, John, look at this. But this is my county and this is the area. This is an area I love. Yeah, it's nice to be out here again. Yeah. Anyway, next location. Whew, I'm bloody boiling. Whey! Oh, looks like I've got one of them there standoffs. I cannot help thinking about one of James R. Burns, lovely vlogs. He does some fantastic vlogs in the Lake District. Please check him out. I'll put a link. I don't know if I'm up to putting links up in there in the screen and things now, but I'll at least put one in the description. Please watch his videos. They're so funny, and he works in a beautiful area. He had a bit of a standoff with sheep the other day. Looks like I've got a standoff with the cows because I've got to get over that little bridge. I've walked a bloody long way. I'm going to be very, very patient. Hope they move a little bit as I get a bit nearer. And then I'm going to my destination, or sorry, my next location before Burney Arms. You can see Burney Arms Mill in the distance. You can see all my new friends. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take my time. Oh no, help. Wow, it's years since I've been out here, absolutely years. As I said a bit earlier, all a bit nostalgic. I remember as you know, a photographer who's just been at his first camera for about a couple of years, coming out here on the train, requesting a stop. You have to request a stop to get off here, walking out to the riverside there, photographing the mill, and then probably walking back to Yarmouth from here, which is a good 6 or 7 miles because there's 2 branches of railway from Great Yarmouth. This is the Reedham branch, and there's not many trains, so it was a case of, yeah, getting out on the train and then walking back. Yeah, lovely to be out here. Really lovely to be out here tonight. A little bit of cloud coming in, so I might be luck out with the mill and a bit of cloud. I've got a long walk back, but lovely evening. Oh guys, well I'm here just about at the mill now, as you can see. Looks like I might be thwarted. Huge bank of cloud coming in. Don't know whether you can pick that out in the background. There's a bit of a fence around the front of the mill there. It's not one of the, unfortunately, Burney Arms Mill is not one of those places where you can go to one of your pals, one of your photo pals. Have you been past here Have you been past here lately? Have you seen what it's like? Is there anything there, anything in the way, nasty boats in the way? Obviously not many people get to walk out here or come this way, so just one of those things. But as I said earlier, it's been a lovely walk out here tonight. I'll see what I can do here. I'm not sure whether any more sun is going to come through the cloud. There's another gap, but the bank of clouds may come in before the sun can show itself again. And I don't want to hurry to try and find a composition and rush. I've not rushed all evening, and I'm not going to start now. So I'll have, if nothing else, this turns into a glorified recce for the mill for another day. But we'll see. Let's not give up yet. You know, stiff upper lip and all that. And see what I can see in a minute. And I'll get back to you in a little while, okay? Well, I've decided to start a new project this evening. Great metal fences that piss you off. No point getting arsy about it. One of them things. Hopefully this is to protect the old girl. She's looking a little bit shabby, looks like she needs a little bit of TLC. So just one of those things. I'm hoping there's somewhere I can find to shoot her without getting this in. That's going to be pretty difficult, I think. Never mind, one of those things. I'll take some sort of shots of, you know, the tower itself, you know, taking all the ground out of the equation, so it'll be sort of very basic images, which is a pity because there's a wonderful sky. There you go, that's life. Oh well guys, that's how it goes sometimes. Not quite my night. Very heavy cloud. The sun's got a little way to go before it's set, but it's not going to be shining through anymore. Just one of those things. Lovely to be out, lovely to come and see the old girl again. Some ideas for another time. This is actually looking quite nice. This all these lovely plants beside the path here would be very nice with a long exposure, but I think I'm just about done. So I've got a bit of a walk back. So I've got to start making tracks really, especially if it looks like there may be even rain coming in. So that'll just sort of finish off the night. No, I'm not despondent, guys. It's been lovely out here tonight. Absolutely lovely. Thanks ever so much for joining me out on the marshes. And I hope to see you soon, all right? Take care. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Look after yourselves.